opinion on Call of Duty. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about my foot. Let's talk about the Call of Duty event. Let's talk about me becoming a pro COD player. So this year I'm going to go into Call of Duty camp.
Help me. Help me.
Hi mates, it's Sunpi. I can't do roly-poly because I think I fractured my foot at Call of Duty event. Hi mates, it's Sunpi and I'm going to become a Call of Duty pro player. Okay, sorry for the dramatics. I can't walk, no, properly, so I can't do roly-poly, but we'll talk about that at the end of the video. First of all, we're going to talk about Modern Warfare 3 and is it worth it? The good, the bad, and my honest opinions. I'm never going to lie to you about what I think about a game, so let's get into it. I like to add all the clips you're seeing me play are from my previous live Twitch streams or just me playing on my own and recording myself because I want to skill up, basically. Yeah, enjoy. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. Hope you haven't got a broken foot and I hope you're not sick. We're gonna go straight in with the movement and the dynamics of the game. Modern Warfare 3 definitely has had a massive improvement on the movements and the dynamics of the game, and I'm really enjoying the feel and everything else. I just feel like we've had a complete upgrade, like I said. I'm just so excited to play more because I do feel like the movements are making a massive difference on my gameplay, hence the fact that I might become a pro player. However, the only issue for me is the bunny hop. You do one little bunny hop and then you go on to do the second little bunny hop and it kind of stops you. It's like, no, second bunny hop, no, first bunny hop, yes. For me, as a little bit noobish, I would say, compared to the absolute cracked people that are playing right now, it's kind of a blessing because there's not a lot of people jumping around the map, so it's easier to aim. But as I progress in the game, I feel like I am going to want to have the double bunny hop in my life. So that's the only thing that I feel like is a plus or a negative depending on the level of player that you are. And then we have the maps. For some people, like for the younger people, there are never who would have experienced these maps before. So it's really exciting because we have the old Modern Warfare 2 maps in this Modern Warfare 3 game. For me personally, it's really exciting to see how much the community is coming together with this new game. Because of the old maps, you're bringing back the old players and the new players, but due to the maps, we are playing against, I feel like, pros, like back in the day pros. So I do feel like it's a little bit more harder playing this because we have everyone from the older community and the newer community coming back together again, which is great. We have maps like Rust. Oh my goodness, I cannot get to the top of the map if I tried hard enough. People that are at the top of the map shoot me from the top. I know how Rust goes, but it's ultimately frustrating because my main goal is to be able to get to the top, be one of those snipers at the top, but I just can't get there because the players are so advanced. And obviously I know we have that with Call of Duty, but because people know the old maps at the back of the hand, I feel like again the level of playing has got so much more difficult, which gives me a reason to just like try harder and be a little try hard that I am. I've been doing that. It's controversial, but Skid Row is ultimately one of my favorite maps. If you have a favorite map from these maps, let me know. But yeah, Skid Row is ultimately one of my favorites. Okay, so I guess the maps kind of bring me on to like the skill-based setting of the game and the matchmaking. I do feel like this COD is probably one of the hardest CODs that I've played, obviously due to people knowing the maps at the back of their hand, like I said, and just, I don't know, people are cracked. These kids, wow. For this reason, I'm really glad we've got skill-based matchmaking, but I still feel like, wow, even when matched against people of my own skills, I kind of feel like a noob still, and it's really frustrating. But again, I'm honest and I'm gonna say that I'm gonna try really hard to go for pro this year, and everyone's gonna laugh about it and say, ha, it's not gonna happen. But it's one game that I really want to advance at. And yeah, I'm dressing the start of this video, but whatever. But it's one game that I really want to advance at because I'm really enjoying it. And because of that, I am going to try so much harder. And because we are playing against these like cracked kids, all I can do is get good. I've definitely leveled up, but leveling up also makes me feel like, damn, this is hard. Just keeping my foot elevated. But I guess this brings me on to like the visibility of the game. I do feel like my eyes are really bad, but the visibility could be a little bit better. If it wasn't for the red dot, I don't know how good I would be at the game. I mean, the most kills I've got is a 5-kill streak and 15 to 16 kills so far. My aim by the next 2 months is to have like 25 kills and a 10 kill streak. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. I'm going to be documenting this very slowly on my YouTube and stuff like that, which is going to be exciting. But yeah, I guess that it's me. The problem is me. My eyes are so bad, even with contacts and glasses on. but I guess it's one of those things where I'm getting used to the map. I'm getting used to, yeah, just wish me luck with that. I've got a better monitor as well, which is helping. As someone who's taking this seriously, I do feel like the visibility could be a little bit more improved. Then we have the UI. So I don't understand everybody's need for a new menu. Like, I'm so happy having that old menu because I don't want to have to get used to like new mechanics or the new way people are playing the game and then have to deal with like a whole new UI. I don't think like we're ready for, with these kind of games, I feel like it should be implemented slowly, like little new bits along the game. I don't know what you guys think, let me know your honest opinions on that, but I'm happy with the menu being the same. In terms of the UI when gaming, oh my gosh, we have the yellow text back. Honestly, I'm so happy about this. I feel like I'm home. I feel like it was needed, and I also feel like the writing could be a little bit bigger, but with all the new things we have on the screens at the minute, I kind of understand having it a little bit, the writing, the text a little bit smaller. Again, it's me, I'm the problem. My eyes are bad, so I want everything to be bigger and like more in your face, but the yellow I feel like really stands out, and something that isn't that helpful is when you boot the game, the UI when booting. It's kind of confusing and it takes an extra 3 seconds off your life, but if you have ADHD like me, those extra 3 seconds are like, come on, get me into the game. You first of all have to boot Call of Duty HQ, and then you boot Modern Warfare 2, which you have to have installed, and then you can boot the game. It's not all flowers and daisies, but there's an extra few seconds added onto your life, which you can either moan about or crack on with, really. It might be fixed or it might just be a permanent thing. I mean, game menus aren't always the easiest to navigate around, especially when there's so much to do in the game and so little bits of added Easter egg. There's kind of only a few ways you can organize things, I guess. I hate being sick, it sucks. I hope all of you are safe and well right now, because I am certainly not have my germs. Speaking of movement, I'm actually using a DualSense Edge. Let me show you. Here is my baby, and this is what I use predominantly when playing COD. I have changed up the way I use everything in the controls. I use my flappy paddles now, and honestly, it's giving me so much of a better change with the better movement in the game. And whilst using this, I just feel like gameplay is kind of a lot more, it's definitely a lot more seamless when playing Call of Duty. Having a control where you can customize everything. I've also been using the Pull 3D wireless, so I've got like the added sound, like the sound quality is just amazing. Like using it on my PlayStation with the 4K, everything is looking beautiful. The graphics, the grading of it, like you can definitely see so much of a massive change with the graphics and the grading. I really like the shadows as well. I just feel like they just add so much to the game. Such little things, but if you know a game, you notice these little things and you're just like, thank you so much. Still trying to keep my leg elevated, you know. So the gunsmith and the weapon system. Let's talk about the gunsmith first. Again, not much of a change. I'm glad about it because it took me a while to get used to the gunsmith, and once you get used to it, you're like, why did this take me so long to get used to it? It's such a simple process. And also, there is no weapon tuning. I just don't understand. Do I look like a mechanic? No, I don't. Oh, maybe I do look like a mechanic, but I'm not a mechanic. So when I had to tune every single weapon when upgrading it, it was just an extra thing that, no thank you. I want to buy my gun, get on the map, and heads are gonna roll. I don't want to have to tune my own gun. I'm not a mechanic. So with this gone, yes, thank goodness. So many people are happy about this, and I know why, because it adds up so much extra time. I don't have the brain power or capacity to sit in the gunsmith and tune my weapon. No thank you. I want to get on the map. So yeah, really good system that we don't have to do that anymore. Very happy about it. I don't want to see it back in Call of Duty ever. Thank you very much. In terms of the weapons, we have a whole new range of guns and add-ons to unlock, which is exciting. So with the weapons, we have a daily unlock system, which makes you do daily challenges for aftermarket parts. And if you don't do your dailies, then you don't have those parts until after the season, which could be like 2 to 3 months, which pushes the grind system, which I'm a fan of, but it's not the best if you have a life. which I don't have. I don't leave the house. So for me, it's fine. If you have daily commitments other than gaming, it's going to be hard for you to jump on this daily reward system. Maybe it will change, maybe it won't, but it does encourage the grind, which is great for Call of Duty, which is great for Activision. Try and jump on daily, that's all I'm gonna say. Your life is now COD. Why have anything else in your life? Before, I want to talk about zombies so bad, but let's talk about campaign first. Ooh, so for me, campaign, okay. So if you bought this game solely for the campaign, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're probably gonna get max 5 hours out of the campaign. I feel like this campaign has been the best campaign for me ever. I've never fully got into a campaign. This is the first campaign that I've been hooked on. I've been hooked on this, and I feel like it's because you can play it how you want to play it. If you want to speedrun through it and play it like you're on the map, like you're shooting heads where heads roll, then yeah, you can go in there all guns blazing and play it as you want. I feel like the cutscenes have actually jump scared me on numerous occasions. I've been like, oh, is this drama? Is this tea? Like, I've been really shocked with the cutscenes, and it's the first time that I've been kind of invested in the stories. I'm not sure if that's because the no brain no pain. I'm ADHD is just like, yes, I want a quick-paced, fast-paced game and I can finally do it. But I really like the open world element. I really like the challenges. I really like how we can just play the campaign how you want to play it. You can take it very seriously, take notes and whatnot, but you can just go in there and just get things done. And I like that about that. I like the fast pace of it. As I said, the max you're going to get is 4 to 5 hours. So if you're buying it just for the campaign, you're going to have to realize that you're buying a big game like this just for one aspect, which you're only going to get 5 hours out of. If you have played the campaign, let me know how you feel about it. Do you like it? Do you wish it was longer? Or are you just like in the middle? Sat on the fence, not bothered. Anyway, I want to talk about zombies. Oh, this was the reason I was so hyped about this Call of Duty, honestly. MW3, baby, I'm loving it. I was pleasantly surprised, to be honest, because I wasn't sure how different it would be and how good it will run, because I heard that the developers had a very short time to put this together. So I was kind of thinking, oh, this isn't going to be as good. I'm very scared, but pleasantly surprised. It's basically the Modern Warfare version of Outbreak from Cold War. So you land on the map in this big bloody open world and you shoot the zombies' heads off. Poor zombies, but who cares, they're dead anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. No remorse, just pure joy. And you can just complete objectives. You can kind of play it how you want. You can get really stuck in to shooting the heads of the zombies off, or you can play the objectives through the game and play it really strategically. There's not loads and loads of zombies, but obviously if you've played zombies before, you know each time you level up there's more things to kill, there's more zombies, there's more things to do. It's really exciting. You're on the edge of your seat, you're sweating, you're screaming, you're crying, you're dying, you're doing everything. And PS de resistance is that you actually get to keep your loot. You get to keep the goods that you've worked so goddamn hard for. You can take all your rare items that you found with you. You can unlock the gun and then craft all the schematics afterwards, which I just think it's just a really nice touch to a game. It kind of feels like you're grinding for something and getting to keep it, which is another reason to carry on playing the game. So you're kind of kept into this like the zombie system because you have goals and achievements that aren't just in the actual game, if that makes sense. It has a huge upgrade tree, and if you're new to COD, you're gonna have quite a long time trying to make your way around the tree there. So many Easter eggs throughout this whole zombies experience. One thing that I feel like doing the zombies element of the game helps is that it helps me develop in the game. Like, I know that every time I play zombies, I'm going to get better with my aim, I'm going to get better with my movement, I'm going to get better with my crouch, I'm going to get better with my slide, I'm going to get better with all of that stuff. So it's kind of like you're having fun whilst getting good, which to me is like the biggest aim ever in a game like this. Oh, one thing I want to mention with movement, as I mentioned with the bunny hop, is that the slide and stop, there's a little bit of time when you slide to like get back up again quickly, and I think that might change and that might get an upgrade. But if you are a big slider, just know that there's going to be a little bit of like a tsh, and then you're gonna have to get up again. But again, I kind of like that pace of the slide, but if you're not used to that pace or you don't like that pace, you're gonna have to have time to adjust to that. Okay, should you buy the game? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you definitely should buy the game, this is the best game of your life. I think it depends on you. It depends on your take of the game. Are you buying it for just campaign? And then you have to gauge whether it's worth it for those few hours of fun, or are you going to play it over and over and over again. If you're a casual player, if you're someone that's just getting into the COD franchise, you're going to absolutely love this, because there's been huge upgrades on the gameplay of the movement. You've got all these maps that you've never seen before. We've got a whole new bunch of weapons. We've got the zombies mode with this big tree. You can keep all your weapons, and there's so much to do. Like, you're going to be in your element. So if you're a casual or a new player, you're going to absolutely love this. I'm going to say you're going to be on the edge of your seat. It's so realistic. The graphics are so good. You are going to like this. Now, if you have played Modern Warfare 2 before, is it just a rehash of Modern Warfare 2? I mean, so many of us have been begging and pleading Activision to give us this. So you can't beg and plead and then be like, oh, it's just the same. Yes, we have the same maps and stuff like that. But I feel like due to the upgrade of Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, you're kind of playing a new game. Even though we have old visuals, the way everything plays, the way everything moves, the dynamics of the game kind of gives you a new feel of Modern Warfare 2. So if you're looking for like the truly old game, you're not going to get that, because we've got so many added aspects to the game. So I would say it's like a rehashed version, a remaster, but it just feels very different what you're looking for in the game. If you don't want to grind, if you don't want to sweat, if you don't want to scream, then obviously it's not a cozy game. It's not Animal Crossing. Like, it's not the game for you. But if you're ready to like skill up, learn something new, be on the edge, oh my god, be on the edge of your seat and just have a really nice playing experience, then I would definitely say it's 100% worth it. And you should jump on the COD train. But yeah, honestly, it's a seriously fun franchise. And if you're still on the bench about it, I would suggest, like, if you have friends, congratulations, go around your friend's house, try the game, or just watch some gameplay. So for me, when I'm picking a game, I watch gameplay. But I don't feel like gameplay fully lets you get immersed into the game like Call of Duty unless you're playing it yourself. So if you can get into a shop, try it out and just see yourself whether you're going to like it or not. That's my opinion on Call of Duty. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about my foot. Let's talk about the Call of Duty event. Let's talk about me becoming a pro COD player. So this year I'm going to go into Call of Duty camp for a 5 days to a week, and I'm going to be doing nothing but Call of Duty. Call of Duty every single day, Call of Duty every single night. I'm not going to stream, or I might stream, you know, but I'm going to be streaming Call of Duty. All I'm going to be doing is grinding on Call of Duty in Call of Duty camp for 5 to 7 days. Now I'm excited about that. I'm going to document the whole experience, and it's going to be at the start of the year. I'm going to be in a little cabin somewhere, and it's going to be great. I am really, really passionate about this game, and I really want to become a pro. I do, and I feel like people are going to laugh, but I'm manifesting becoming really good at this game. And I feel like the more practice you do, the more perfect you get. I'm not a perfect person, but I can be perfect at this game. So wish me luck for that, and I'm really going to be excited to document that. Okay, let's talk about my foot. So I went to a Call of Duty event. I was meant to capture a lot of content, but honestly it was one of the most fun events that I've been to in a long time. The music was pumping. Is that so lame to say? The music was pumping. The music was though. It was good. I was having a little dancey dance, and it brought together so many members from the COD community. You'd go in and you'd have like this, you know, when you go to an airport and you can put your bags in. I thought it was real, but it wasn't. You go through like the airport security. You'd go in and there's like this big Call of Duty screen. There's a airport conveyor belt with like big trunks of COD on it. You had the rapper in the middle, the DJ, the music, the drinks. There was even burgers everywhere. It was really fun, and I'm so sad because I wanted to share it with you, but I was just in the moment and having a good time that I just was talking to everyone. And you know me, I don't touch grass a lot. It's been the first event I've been to in a long time. I don't leave my house a lot, so I was kind of like overwhelmed as well, but also it was just such a fun event. And then at the end of the night, right, I had to get home, but before getting home I had other plans. So after the like COD event, I left at probably, so yeah, after the COD event, I think I left at about 11 maybe, or like 10:30. I got to the next event before getting my train home. I just couldn't walk. So yeah, as I was saying, sorry, someone was not at the door. My dog was just barking and barking. They always do this thing where they just don't shut up. Kind of like me probably. But yeah, I noticed my foot was unable to move. So I was like, oh my god, my foot. I was so sad. I ripped out my grill. I had a grill in. I threw it away. I think I threw it in my bag. I don't know where the grill has gone. But my foot is just bruised. I couldn't walk on it. The next day I couldn't walk on it, but like the person that I am, I'm sorry, I live on my own. I live on my own. There's no one here to help me go up the stairs. There's no one to help me do anything. I've got my whole downstairs again to like sort out. I don't have help. So I've just cracked on with it, and I woke up today, it's worse. I don't know how I injured my foot just by standing there, but I have, and now I can't train or anything, and it's making me a bit down and sad. Into my foot, that's the information on me becoming a pro COD player and all about my Call of Duty camp. If you like this video and you're excited to see more COD video, then just smash, give the like button a little tickle, a little hug, maybe a little punch, depends what you want to do with it, and just let me know that you enjoy this content. I think the further on the content that I do, I'm going to be like telling story times and just chatting to you guys over gameplay whilst I play. I feel like that's the most engaging content. That's the content that I like to see, along with talking about like the way I'm going in the game and like my road to unlocking all the weapons and just my kills and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna give you a cyber hug, that's anything I can do, so I'm just gonna reel it in. Lovely. Bye, guys.